My wife said she only married me because I knocked her up. I can live with not being loved, but it makes our relationship feel so one-sided. I overheard my wife on the phone last night telling her sister something that shattered me. I never loved him. I married him because I was pregnant and thought maybe feelings would grow. They never did. When she hung up, I confronted her. She didn't deny it, just looked at me with those calm eyes and said, "You're a good man. You treat me right, provide for our family, respect me. That's more than most women get." I asked if she regrets marrying me. She shook her head. "Our marriage works. We're a team. I respect you completely. I'd never cheat or hurt you. Isn't that enough? 12 years together. 2 kids. She earns more than me, so it's not about money. We never fight. We're great parents. Everyone thinks we're the perfect couple. But I'm drowning in this one-sided love, while she's content with a partnership built on respect alone. She's been an incredible wife and mother, never given me a reason to complain about anything except this one devastating truth. So I asked the question that's been eating me alive. If you could go back, would you still choose me? She paused for what felt like forever, then said something that changed everything. Yes, but not for the reasons you think. She sat down and explained that before me, she dated Elliot for 3 years. Rich, charming, everything she thought she wanted. But he was controlling, made her feel small, isolated her from friends. When I got pregnant, I panicked. Elliot would have demanded I get rid of it or disappear from his life entirely. But you immediately started talking about baby names and how we'd make it work. I remembered that night. I was terrified, but excited. That's when I realized something, she continued. Love isn't just butterflies and passion. It's choosing someone every single day. And Elliot never chose me, not really. But you've chosen me every day for 12 years. She reached for my hand. I may not have married you for love, but I stay married to you because of it. The love I feel now isn't the same as what I felt for Elliot. It's deeper. It's built on something real. I was stunned. So, you do love me? I love the man who held my hair when I was sick during pregnancy, who learned to braid our daughter's hair from YouTube videos, who still brings me coffee in bed every Sunday even though I never asked. She paused, tears in her eyes. I love the man who would ask, "Do you regret marrying me?" instead of just walking away when he felt unloved. Elliot would have just left. Then she said something that broke me in the best way. "I didn't marry you because I loved you, but I love you because I married you. There's a difference." We talked until 3 a.m. that night. Turns out she'd been scared to show her feelings because she thought I only stayed out of obligation to the kids. We'd both been protecting ourselves from vulnerability, missing what was right in front of us. The next morning, she made me coffee and said, "I choose you today, and I'll choose you tomorrow." That's what love actually is. I started thinking about all the little moments I'd missed. Like how she always saves me the last piece of pizza, even though it's her favorite. How she still laughs at my terrible dad jokes after all these years. How she moved across the country when I got a job offer, no questions asked. Or how she learned to play video games just so she could understand what our son was passionate about. How she defended me to her mother when she criticized my career choice. How she never once made me feel bad about earning less than her. I realized I'd been so focused on hearing "I love you" that I missed seeing it in action every single day. That weekend, we did something we hadn't done in years. We went on an actual date. No kids, no phones, just us. Over dinner, she told me more about Elliot and why that relationship messed with her head. "He said he loved me constantly," she explained, "but his actions never matched his words. You show me love through everything you do, even if you don't always say it." I asked her what made her finally open up. She smiled and said, "Because for the first time in 12 years, you showed me it was safe to be vulnerable. When you asked if I regretted marrying you instead of just assuming the worst, I knew you were different from every other man I'd known." 3 months later, we renewed our vows. Not because we had to, but because we wanted to. This time, when she said "I do," I knew she meant every word. Our kids asked why we were having another wedding. My wife looked at me and said, "Because Daddy and I decided to fall in love all over again, properly this time. 12 years in, and we're finally being honest about what we mean to each other. Marriage isn't about finding your soulmate. It's about becoming each other's soulmate, one choice at a time."